In the icy grip of early 2025, the Eastern European landscape echoes with the thunderous rumble of artillery as the conflict between Russia and Ukraine intensifies, stretching across thousands of kilometers of front line. The Russian military maneuvers strategically, with their eyes set on pivotal regions like Kursk. Reports from pro-Kiev media suggest a looming large-scale offensive by the Ukrainian Armed Forces, AFU, yet details remain murky. Despite claims of a significant counteroffensive, Russian intelligence portrays a different picture, observing only a modest Ukrainian presence in Kursk, consisting of a couple of tanks and a handful of armored vehicles. This raises questions about the actual strength and resources of the AFU, as both sides engage in a war of information as much as a war on the ground. The Deep State Channel, with its ties to UK military intelligence, hints at a brief Ukrainian control over an area in the Kursk Arc on January 6th, which diminished swiftly by January 7th. The narrative of a successful Ukrainian counteroffensive seems to wane, as the territory under their control contracts rather than expands. The Russian Armed Forces, RFAF, meanwhile, leverage their reconnaissance and fire support units, yet the strategic advantage remains elusive. As the Russian artillery pounds away, attempts to penetrate the AFU's defenses in Kursk yield little tangible success. The three-day offensive, initially seen as a potential breakthrough to reach vital Russian infrastructure, fizzles into a stalemate. This operation, however, serves a broader strategic signal, hinting at Russia's intent to draw Ukrainian forces away from critical points in the east. The Donbass region becomes the chessboard for a decisive battle, with Russia capturing the village of Uvan along the Sherebets River on December 26, 2024. The river, a natural barrier, symbolizes the defensive line against Russian advances. Lyman, a key city, stands as a gateway to the larger urban cluster of Slovyansk-Kramatorsk, the last formidable fortress of the AFU in Donbass. The RFAF's renewed focus on clearing paths along the riverbanks suggests an impending offensive on Lyman, aiming to encircle the urban stronghold. This calculated move is part of a broader strategy to exert pressure on the Ukrainian defenses while preparing for further incursions into Ukrainian territory, eyeing cities like Zaporizhia and Dnipro. South of Kupiansk, Russia's forces carve 7 distinct wedges into Ukrainian positions, each representing a strategic thrust deep into enemy territory. This aggressive posture showcases Russia's confidence, amassed through troop concentrations and a lack of fear of Ukrainian counterattacks. The Russian strategy appears to favor encirclement tactics, potentially besieging Kupiansk from the south rather than engaging in direct assaults. The strategic prize, the city of Izium, remains a focal point, a vital supply center for the AFU in northern Donbass. Russia's early gains in the special military operation saw them capture Izium, only to lose it later to a Ukrainian counteroffensive in the fall of 2022. Now the Russian military is determined to regain ground, expanding the front line and systematically targeting weakened Ukrainian positions. The onset of the new year marks a renewed Russian determination to consolidate control over contested territories. Alongside military maneuvers, Moscow seeks to restore its reputation after Ukrainian incursions into Kursk. The strategy aims to weaken Ukrainian forces in open terrain, avoiding fortified positions to maximize strategic advantage. Meanwhile, the geopolitical landscape shifts with the inauguration of U.S. President Donald Trump. Ukrainian officials express concern over Trump's approach to negotiations with Russia, fearing a premature dialogue could strengthen Moscow's position at the expense of Kiev. President Volodymyr Zelensky and his advisors stress the importance of continued support, advocating for time to expand their offensives deeper into Russian territory. The notion of negotiations before achieving substantial battlefield gains is deemed catastrophic by Kiev, as it could potentially undermine the West's strategic interests and embolden Russia. Despite Trump's campaign promises to resolve the conflict swiftly, his team's acknowledgement of the complexities involved signals a cautious approach. Retired General Keith Kellogg, Trump's special envoy for Ukraine, envisions a resolution within 100 days, a timeline that raises alarms in Kiev. Ukrainian officials fear that without sustained military backing, their position could weaken, leaving them vulnerable to Russian advances. The dynamic interplay of military strategy and diplomatic maneuvering unfolds against the backdrop of ongoing hostilities. While Russia makes significant strides in Donbass, Ukraine counters with bold offensives, leveraging U.S.-supplied missiles to strike deep into Russian territory. These attacks target critical infrastructure, including oil and gas facilities, with the intent to disrupt Russia's economic backbone. As these operations unfold, the impact on the Russian economy becomes evident, with significant portions of the refining industry under threat. This strategic pressure aims to force Russia into negotiations from a weakened position. President Zelensky's advisor, Mikhail Podolyak, underscores the importance of maintaining the initiative, emphasizing that negotiations should only occur from a position of strength. The relentless Ukrainian assaults on Russian refineries and energy infrastructures aim to cripple the adversary's economy, while Western support remains crucial to sustaining these efforts. The delivery of long-range missiles from the UK and the US emboldens Ukraine's strategy, enabling them to strike targets deep within Russian territory. The long-term impact of these attacks remains uncertain, as Russia shrouds its oil production data in secrecy. However, the closure of major refining units, such as the Novoshakhtinsk refinery, underscores the tangible disruptions caused by Ukrainian offensives. Simultaneously, Russia's fuel exports witness a decline, with a 9% drop in 2024, suggesting that the Ukrainian assaults are indeed forcing Russia to curtail exports and bolster domestic production. Amidst these developments, concerns mount over the potential shift in U.S. policy under President Trump. Ukrainian intelligence officials fear that reduced support could hinder their military efforts, urging for intensified Western sanctions on Russia's energy sector to compel reconsideration of negotiations. The prospect of a military victory for Ukraine remains uncertain, as articulated by General Kellogg, who highlights the challenges of reclaiming lost territories. Despite this, Ukrainian officials remain hopeful that sustained Western support can maintain the momentum on the battlefield. The stakes are high, as Ukraine aims to convince the Trump administration of the broader implications of Russia's military operations, emphasizing the geopolitical ramifications beyond mere territorial gains. As the conflict unfolds, the intricate dance of diplomacy, military strategy, and international alliances shapes the trajectory of this protracted struggle. President Zelensky's advisors prepare for the possibility of negotiating from a disadvantageous position should Trump push for peace talks. Yet the resolve to continue the fight remains steadfast as Ukraine navigates the complex landscape of war and diplomacy, determined to secure its sovereignty and strategic interests amidst a tumultuous global arena. The geopolitical chessboard continues to evolve as both Ukraine and Russia maneuver through a landscape marked by volatility and shifting alliances. The Ukrainian government, acutely aware of the high stakes involved, is determined to maintain its strategic edge. This determination is underscored by intensified military operations aimed at weakening Russian positions and disrupting their supply lines. In the Donbass region, the RFAF's calculated advances along the Sherebets River signify a concerted effort to encircle key Ukrainian strongholds. The strategic importance of the river as a natural defense line cannot be overstated, and its control remains a pivotal objective for Russian forces. As the Ukrainian armed forces brace for a potential offensive on Lyman, the outcome of these skirmishes will likely have far-reaching implications for the broader conflict. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military capitalizes on its growing arsenal of advanced weaponry, launching precision strikes on Russian infrastructure. The use of U.S.-supplied attack missiles and British Storm Shadow rockets underscores Ukraine's commitment to maintaining pressure on Russian logistical networks. These strikes, targeting vital oil and gas installations and military production facilities, are designed to erode Russia's economic and military capabilities progressively. The impact of these operations, though not entirely quantifiable, is evident in the disruptions to Russia's energy sector. The closure of key refineries and the subsequent reduction in fuel exports highlight the tangible consequences of Ukraine's offensive strategy. Amidst this backdrop of military engagements, the political landscape is equally tumultuous. Ukrainian officials engage in a delicate balancing act, seeking to secure continued Western support while navigating the potential shifts in U.S. foreign policy under President Trump. The specter of reduced military aid looms large, prompting Kiev to underscore the importance of sustained assistance to counter Russian aggression effectively. President Zelensky and his advisors remain steadfast in their belief that negotiations with Russia should only commence from a position of strength. This strategic calculus shapes their diplomatic overtures, as they advocate for a robust international stance against Russian expansionism. The potential for a premature dialogue, they argue, risks emboldening Moscow and undermining Ukraine's hard-fought gains on the battlefield. As the conflict persists, the interplay of military strategy and diplomatic engagement becomes increasingly complex. Ukraine's efforts to rally international support hinge on convincing allies of the broader geopolitical stakes at play. The narrative extends beyond territorial disputes, emphasizing the potential for a reshaping of global power dynamics should Russia's ambitions go unchecked. This broader perspective underscores the importance of a unified international response to deter further aggression. Ukrainian officials remain cautiously optimistic that the Trump administration will recognize the broader implications of the conflict, aligning with Kiev's strategic objectives. The challenge lies in articulating the necessity of continued support in a manner that resonates with the new administration's foreign policy priorities. As the situation evolves, Ukraine remains resolute in its commitment to defending its sovereignty, while advocating for a comprehensive approach to addressing Russian aggression. The conflict's trajectory is closely watched by international observers, with the potential for significant geopolitical shifts looming on the horizon. The outcome of this protracted struggle will likely have lasting implications for the balance of power in the region and beyond. In this complex web of military engagements and diplomatic negotiations, the stakes are undeniably high. The resilience of the Ukrainian people and their leadership's strategic acumen will play a crucial role in shaping the conflict's outcome. As the world watches, the unfolding drama in Eastern Europe serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring struggle for sovereignty and self-determination in the face of adversity. The path forward remains fraught with challenges, yet the resolve to secure a just and lasting peace remains unwavering. The narrative of courage and resilience echoes across the international stage, inspiring a renewed commitment to the principles of freedom and territorial integrity. As the new year unfolds, the world stands at a crossroads, with the potential for transformative change hinging on the actions and decisions of nations, both near and far. The call to action is clear: to stand united in the pursuit of peace and justice, advocating for a future where all nations can coexist in harmony and mutual respect. In this unfolding saga, the role of international actors becomes increasingly pivotal. The support extended to Ukraine by its allies serves as a testament to the enduring bonds of friendship and shared values. As the conflict persists, the need for a coordinated and resolute response becomes ever more apparent, underscoring the importance of global solidarity in the face of common challenges. The narrative of this conflict is not merely one of military engagements and territorial disputes. It is a broader story of resilience, determination, and the enduring human spirit. As the world navigates the complexities of this evolving situation, the lessons learned will undoubtedly shape the future of international relations for generations to come. The path to peace may be arduous, but the collective resolve to achieve it remains a guiding light in these tumultuous times. The story of Ukraine's struggle is a testament to the power of unity and the unwavering pursuit of justice, inspiring hope for a brighter and more peaceful future. As the world watches the unfolding events in Eastern Europe, the narrative of Ukraine's struggle becomes a compelling testament to resilience and the indomitable human spirit. Amidst the clamor of conflict, the Ukrainian people stand as a beacon of hope and determination, facing formidable challenges with unwavering resolve. The stakes could not be higher, as the outcome of this conflict holds the potential to reshape global power dynamics and redefine the principles of sovereignty and self-determination. The Ukrainian leadership, under President Zelensky, remains steadfast in its commitment to securing a future where Ukraine can thrive as a sovereign and independent nation. This vision is not merely one of survival, but of prosperity and peace, anchored in the belief that justice and freedom are universal rights that must be defended at all costs. The international community's role in this narrative is crucial, as the support extended to Ukraine serves as a powerful affirmation of shared values and collective responsibility. As nations rally together, the message is clear: the pursuit of peace and justice transcends borders, uniting people in a common cause that resonates deeply with the fundamental tenets of human dignity and freedom. The Ukrainian conflict serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring struggle for these ideals, challenging the global community to rise to the occasion and reaffirm its commitment to a future where all nations can coexist in harmony. The path forward is undoubtedly fraught with challenges, yet the resolve to overcome them remains a guiding light for those who dare to dream of a world free from tyranny and oppression. This dream, though ambitious, is grounded in the unwavering belief that the power of unity and the strength of the human spirit can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. As Ukraine navigates the complexities of this conflict, its story serves as an inspiration to all who value liberty and justice. The lessons learned from this struggle will undoubtedly shape the future of international relations, offering valuable insights into the dynamics of power, diplomacy, and the enduring quest for peace. The narrative of Ukraine is not merely one of conflict and adversity. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring pursuit of a just and equitable world. As the world stands at this critical juncture, the call to action is clear: to stand united in the face of common challenges, advocating for a future where peace and prosperity are within reach for all. The journey toward this vision may be arduous, but the collective resolve to achieve it remains steadfast, offering hope and inspiration to generations to come. In this unfolding saga, the power of unity and the strength of the human spirit shine brightly, illuminating the path toward a brighter and more peaceful future. The story of Ukraine serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring struggle for freedom and justice, inspiring a renewed commitment to these principles in the face of adversity. As the world watches and waits, the actions and decisions of today will undoubtedly shape the course of history, offering a glimpse into what is possible when nations come together in pursuit of a common purpose. The journey is far from over, yet the determination to see it through remains unwavering, offering hope and inspiration to all who dare to dream of a better tomorrow. As this chapter in history unfolds, the world stands united in its resolve to support Ukraine's quest for sovereignty and self-determination, reaffirming the enduring bonds of friendship and shared values that bind us all. The narrative of Ukraine's struggle serves as a testament to the power of unity and the unwavering pursuit of peace, inspiring hope for a brighter and more just future for all. In these challenging times, the lessons learned from Ukraine's journey will undoubtedly shape the future of international relations, offering valuable insights into the dynamics of power, diplomacy, and the enduring quest for peace. As the world stands at this critical juncture, the call to action is clear: to stand united in the face of common challenges, advocating for a future where peace and prosperity are within reach for all. The journey toward this vision may be arduous, but the collective resolve to achieve it remains steadfast, offering hope and inspiration to generations to come. The story of Ukraine serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring struggle for freedom and justice, inspiring a renewed commitment to these principles in the face of adversity. As the world watches and waits, the actions and decisions of today will undoubtedly shape the course of history, offering a glimpse into what is possible when nations come together in pursuit of a common purpose. The journey is far from over, yet the determination to see it through remains unwavering, offering hope and inspiration to all who dare to dream of a better tomorrow. As this chapter in history unfolds, the world stands united in its resolve to support Ukraine's quest for sovereignty and self-determination, reaffirming the enduring bonds of friendship and shared values that bind us all. The narrative of Ukraine's struggle serves as a testament to the power of unity and the unwavering pursuit of peace, inspiring hope for a brighter and more just future for all.